heading to Bangkok. Punch it. Hey everybody. Join me on a quick border run to Bangkok. But first, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and click the like button and the notification bell. Thank you. I am taking off from Da Nang and heading almost due west for an hour and 40 minutes to Suvarnabhumi Airport, which is a bit south and east of Bangkok Center. 25 kilometers maybe. I always try to use Suvarnabhumi over Don Mueang, which by the way is one of the oldest airports in the world, and it shows it was opened in 1916, if I believe. The reason I like Suvarnabhumi is because there is a train that runs from the basement of the airport, 8 stops to the west, and connects with Phaya Thai on the Green Line, or Sukhumvit line. The Green Line is the Sukhumvit line. I can take the Sukhumvit line to within a block or two of my hotel. This is easily 500 times easier, cheaper, and faster than surface travel. You don't want to get stuck on the surface. Take the metro, for real. For practical purposes, we can only taxi in and out of Don Mueang, placing it in dead last of an airport choice for Bangkok. Although this time around I flew into Bangkok, into Suvarnabhumi and out of Don Mueang because it was just a better flight selection. So I had to cab out to Don Mueang. Going through Don Mueang is fine if you are only transiting through, onto Phuket or elsewhere. As I said, you can only cab in and out of Don Mueang, practically. Suvarnabhumi is fabulous because of train access. Try to do that. Come on! There is about a 4-mile stretch here called the Sukhumvit Corridor, which has at least 10 magnificent malls. Perhaps you are into malls, maybe not. I love them. I use the mall space on rainy days. So this is a TV that must be 20 by 10 feet. On hot days, on shitty air quality days. I love the design work. I love the sparkle and the lighting. I love people watching. Malls are the future as our biosphere decays. I have been to Bangkok 7 or 8 times maybe. I have seen some parts, but mostly my trips are short, specifically for border runs from Da Nang. I know how to get into downtown, to Sukhumvit, to any number of hotels around Sukhumvit 4 or Sukhumvit 8, and from there I explore. Bangkok is big and so dense, it would take years just to see everything in these 8 square miles along the corridor. I love the Thai people. I absolutely love Thai people. They're just amazing. They're amazing. I'm always greeted with a smile and generosity of spirit. I keep my trips to Bangkok short. It's because the air is so toxic. I began having sinus issues 150 kilometers out on the approach. I saw the clouds at 20,000 feet turn from snow white to sickly gray. I spent 2 nights, and that seems to be the max my body can handle. Phuket, on the other hand, has spotless air. It's weird in Bangkok because there really isn't a particulate matter issue. You can see skyscrapers in the distance clearly. But man, oh man, there is a dome of toxic shit in the air that sits over the city, and AQI website says the particulate matter is 80 and the ozone is off the charts. Ozone is from tailpipe emissions. Holy shit. Take a look at Chiang Mai, terrifying. Google AQI Chiang Mai and expand the map to include Bangkok. Here it is. I do love Bangkok, though, for some reasons. It's a super fun place to be if you like mass transit, huge infrastructure, architecture, design work, malls, and really nightlife. It's a most fabulous nightlife place on the planet. It's also easy to rack up 20,000 steps without even noticing it as you explore on foot. I have to say, there are better vegan offerings here in Da Nang than there are in Bangkok. Although this trip I did find a place that sold vegan gyozas, and they were fabulous. I ended up buying 10 of them. I dislike Bangkok for reasons and keep my trip short because I always spend too much money. That's the main one. The air is terrible. The noise, which just drives you bonkers after a while. And by the way, that's completely endemic to Southeast Asia. It's just noisy. And the crush of people. Da Nang also suffers from noise pollution. This is not a dreary farm road in central Iowa. I love design work and architecture. The malls are eye-opening, sometimes mind-blowing, filled with great design work. I love high-touch, big spaces. I don't really shop, but I did buy some new Velcro strap sandals, and I am always on the lookout for new cargo shorts. I brought my GoPro on this trip and only used it on the plane. Everything else I shot with my phone. I was thinking this was a mini vacation away from cameras, but I just couldn't resist whipping out my phone to share these views with everybody. One of the points I want to impart to you today is that if you are wishing to live in Southeast Asia, select a coastal city such as Phuket or Hua Hin, Pattaya, Jomtien, Vung Tau, Nha Trang, Kampot, Phu Quoc, Phan Thiet, Tui Wa, or Georgetown, Penang. It's about air quality, and this is the most important qualification, air quality. Everything else is secondary. Air quality is number one. I am currently fending off an upper respiratory infection that literally started on the plane as we approached. I was even wearing a mask on the plane, as I normally do. We should all, as a matter of routine, wear masks on planes. We share everyone's exhalations, sneezes, coughs, burps, farts, and sputum on planes. It seems like I am always sick when I am working on videos. It doesn't seem like I am always sick to me, though. I fight the fight and win, and keep winning. I'm sick now, though. Still trying to shake this off from Bangkok. Yuck. The hassle of border runs is the price I pay to live in Da Nang. Hopefully, as time progresses, the immigration people here in Vietnam relax the visa requirements. Time will tell. If you have any stories to share about border runs, bad or good, design, malls, nightlife in Bangkok, great design work, please leave them in the comments below. I'm interested in hearing your take on design. I mean, are people aware of great design work? Any of my subscribers out there? Okay, love to everybody. Thanks for all of your support. Please smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Cheers out here in Vietnam. And yes, I'm going to be going back to Bangkok, but I also want to try Phnom Penh, Hong Kong. Where else? Tokyo. I need to go to Tokyo. If I go to Tokyo from here, that means I've closed my gap around the world. So that means I will have made an around the world trip. Okay, love everybody. See ya. Bye. Bye.